Hey guys, welcome to No Guts, No Galaxy. My name is Phil. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. We're reviewing some games played on my Twitch channel over the past few months, and I'm stepping away from my comfort zone and taking suggestions from the community. And it's been a blast trying new games, experiences. It's been absolutely fantastic. But let's go ahead and jump into the reviews and see what the channel and I have been up to, and whether or not you also want to experience those. All right, next up is Star Wars Squadrons. This had a lot of hype when it was announced, came out, and I didn't really ever look back. I had on my wish list. Someone gifted it to me, and it's been sitting in my inventory. And so I was like, hey, let's check it out. I don't really have anything too terribly exciting to say about this game, other than I understand why basically there was no fanfare afterwards. I never played online, to be fair. I only played single player. But that single player experience quickly showed me that, and this is one of those games, full disclosure, that I didn't even finish. I didn't really want to go back. Everything about this game screamed to me, like it was maybe something supposed to be else. One, I was flying around with a mouse. That was horrible. I switched to a controller, so okay, that was a little bit better. The UI for this game, obviously, as far as the aesthetics are concerned, as far as the game, and of course, you can be in a TIE fighter and you can be in a bomber and all those, that's fine. But the literally story did not matter in this. It was so weird. I'm weird when it comes to like flying. I don't like dogfighting in space or anything like that. And there's certain mechanics where you can like almost like drift, and you see like, I couldn't figure it out. It was super frustrating. And I'll just say that this entire experience was frustrating to the point where the mission difficulty didn't match up with the, there was just so many things wrong with this game. And let me just sort of fast forward here to when you're in the ship. There's no reason for 90%. I mean, you get dialogue for your mechanic here, but there's no interaction. There's no interaction in the bay here. You get introduced to your squadron mates, and you have these little just snippets of dialogue, but there's no depth to it. That's it. So it's like they're trying to like build this relationship, but that's all it is. It's this forced narrative. You never ask questions, by the way. It's like, hey, how are you doing? Yeah, this mission's gonna be really tough. I hope we can do it on for the rebellion or for the empire. Like that's all it is. And also, you're forced to play both sides of it. You're forced to play the rebellion and the empire. And again, here's a screenshot. This is your experience. You can totally tell this is set up for consoles. And this is it. So you have this dialogue, but it doesn't matter. None of this matters. And it just felt so flat. And then the gameplay, as I mentioned before, is just, like, again, you chasing things left and right. And I think what this game hit on was nostalgia factor. Like what we wanted it to be and what we got were two different things. While I was streaming this, again, I had a few people pop in my chat, and they were agreeing with everything I was saying as far as the game doesn't really teach you how to drift really well and cut. Obviously, the game would really benefit from like a HOTAS experience. Some people do play with mouse. It was absolutely frustrating for me. The console or the controller was better, but still, to me, it just felt like I was always just chasing, just woo, and then I'd have to chase and woo, and it just, I don't get sick from movement, but I had no interest in playing this game. And then you have the difference of putting shields and then power and then firepower, and that's all well and good. It's just, to me, it was just really frustrating having to do like go back and forth. And you know what? Kudos to those that can do it out there. And if you're watching this, I can tell you from like a casual, the story again, and the story, it didn't even matter. But as far as like ship play and stuff like that. You have different missions that basically require you to take an X-Wing, and then you can pick like a bomber or a fighter or, you know, something like, and just overall, my experience was pretty negative when it comes to this. I failed a bunch of missions because, again, the difficulty versus what the mission was supposed to be. And you can see him here. I'm just sort of spinning around trying to find the guy and overshooting, overcorrecting, and then he's going to zip by. I got to turn around. And that's pretty much the entire time. And the voice acting, the character, it was very, very shallow and not what I expected. And I feel like I understand why they hyped this, but the hype, I can also understand why it fell short. So as far as frustration levels, I did not finish this single player experience. I wouldn't want to even play multiplayer because, again, you're going to be running up against basically ace pilots that can do all these maneuvers and stuff. But the game doesn't teach you how to do them, and it doesn't teach you how to do them effectively at all. You have this one training instance that you're supposed to perform this move or whatever, and it glosses over it really quick. I did it technically because it said you did it, but I never got a hang of it. And again, the game just basically turns into just this big circle strafing. And I had actually a few people in chat left because they were like, it was making me, you know, queasy. And again, didn't enjoy it. I thought I was. And overall, as far as a Phil score, I am definitely going to give it like a 2 out of 10 because the game, what's nice about it is you get to be in the cockpit of some of these fighters. That's cool. That's cool. Everything else, story didn't matter. Your character, your relationships didn't matter. None of it mattered. It was just, like I said, the only positive thing is you are in a X-Wing or a TIE fighter or a bomber. And other than that, that's the only things. So for what it's worth, 2 out of 10. I think that's a very fair Phil score. But I can also understand, again, why this game came out to huge hype and then it just disappeared. You never heard anything more about it. Thank you guys for watching the review. If you enjoyed this, click the like button. And again, I hope to see you live on stream. And I do stream Monday through Friday, 12 to 6 p.m. Eastern. And again, that's twitch.tv/NGNGTV. I'll have a link down below. You can also join the Discord server. Again, we had an absolutely fantastic time at streaming games, having new experiences, and also taking those experiences to a forum such as Discord to be able to have discussions on those. And if you'd like to interact, that's one of the best ways you can do that. If you need to contact me, again, a DM on Discord is so much easier. But if you do enjoy this kind of content and you want to support, again, just pop on over to Twitch, click that like button, follow, join me on the discussions. You can take a step further if you want to, subscribe, all that fun stuff, no ads. And if you want to support even further, consider becoming a patron. Check out the merch. Again, all this stuff will be down below. I hope to see you on the next video. Until next time. I like that.